know, first time here, what do you think?
This is incredible. That's what I think. I think this is one of the most amazing things I've seen in a long, long time. I could stand here and just stare for hours because there's so much to see. Like the way the sun hits certain stuff over here, it looks like they're uplit, like they're glowing. And then it just looks like there's castles everywhere. It's just like castle, castle, castle. And you can see switchbacks that go for forever. And then that go down in there, like in those deep chasms. And I just want to stay here for like a month and explore every single option.
This is Bryce Canyon. On a map, this doesn't look like there's much to see. It's only 56 square miles. But it's one of those places that every time you turn around, there's something different. It's so packed with things to see. Probably the most recognizable part of Bryce Canyon is the amphitheater.
Just something very unique and otherworldly that captures your imagination and goes, go explore it all. And I want to explore it all.
Last time I was here, we went and saw the viewpoints from the car. But this time, we decided to hike down into the canyon. We started with Wall Street from Sunset Point.
This way we're going?
This is the way we're going. Let's see switchback. There's a lot of dirt here. This one?
Yeah. It'd be that sticky stuff that...
Oh yeah. This is the start of the Navajo Loop. It's 7/10 of a mile to the bottom. You hike down these winding, twisting switchbacks through Wall Street, these giant red walls that go up on all sides.
I think this is so cool. Definitely one of my favorite places I've been in a long time. It kind of makes you dizzy. These switchbacks are so great. It's definitely cooler the farther down you go. Coming out of the sun.
Wall Street was really cool. The walls continued to get higher and higher, and the trail kept going down into them, and there were sections that the trail got so narrow that the switchbacks looked like steps.
Whoa. How cool is this?
That's pretty awesome.
This is one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time.
Look
at this.
At the bottom of Wall Street, the trail goes through this really narrow canyon. And at the end of all of this desert landscape, there's this one pine tree that's now become pretty famous.
What does that do?
Oh, there's two of them. Well, what do you know? and suddenly we're in a forest. This looks otherworldly.
At the bottom of Wall Street, not even that far into the Navajo Loop, the trail opens up into this mix of red rock towers and pine trees.
Simply marvelous.
We cut off the Navajo Loop after taking it the 7/10 of a mile down to the bottom of the canyon. From there, we cut over to the Peekaboo Loop. It's a 3-mile trail, takes a loop, and at the back end of the loop is underneath Bryce Point, one of the lookouts that you can drive to.
Exactly. They're very sensitive. They can't take criticism very well.
Nice leaves.
Somebody's got a lot of sap stored away for the winter.
Gee, how many rings do you have?
These look like the castles I was looking at the other day.
Look back here.
Like that one right there.
It's weird how similar it all is, but how different it is.
Yeah. Look at that thing right there. Look at that little guy. Just sitting up there.
Color.
Yeah, I know. Some of them, there's more a little bit of yellow in it.
I feel like I don't have enough eyeball capacity to take all of this in. Like there's part of me that could come out here every day for a month and I feel like I wouldn't be able to fully appreciate the scope and the magnitude. And it's almost like there's something about it that makes me feel like a little kid when you come to one of those really awesome playgrounds, you know, that had like the wooden shaky bridge and then multiple different platforms to climb, and you get there and you're like, this is the best playground ever. And that's kind of how I feel about this. Like everywhere I look, there's something you could go look at and run up to, and so many different colors, shapes, sizes. And some of these look like castles. And the kid in my brain goes, let's hike up to them and be invited into the castle. And, you know, then the annoying adult side of my brain goes, yeah, but then you'd just be looking at big cliffs. But then I'd be looking at these big, cool cliffs. So this is a pretty awesome place to hike. Oh, and there's clouds out today. It's a really beautiful day. Whew. I was just on that trail over there. Look at these places. Don't they look like fortresses and castles? Still getting used to the elevation. Oh, that's about it. Oh, you know me, I just have to know, where does that go? These viewpoints are scattered all around the park rim. Whew, hiking uphill. That over there is called the wall of windows, apparently.
It's just 2 windows. 2 windows.
Walla Walla windows.
It's almost rainbow colored.
It's pretty.
Oh, wow. Incroyable. Look, it's a castle.
This ain't awesome.
Not at all. Meh.
Oh, you brought us to like the worst place.
You need to
Oh.
sit down.
Yeah, why isn't there a Starbucks?
This is lame. Every turn, everything looks cooler and cooler. This cool fire, and then you can see the bridge.
These trails were so dusty. They're used by livestock and they're well traveled, and this crumbly dirt just leaves dust everywhere, caked on.
Was it the way you like it? Did I do it okay?
With the peanut butter and the jam between the bread.
Yeah, instead of on the outside like I do it.
You know, normally I like cloudy days, but the blue sky with the red rock is just really perfect. Color theory. Looks like an old-fashioned Jello mold. And those look like Q-tips. Looks like a mushroom cloud. Look at this. This looks like a castle in the clouds. Looks like it's floating up.
The Peekaboo Loop was great. There were tons of good views, and it seemed like it was always changing. Even though everything seems to look the same, every time you turn a corner, there's something different.
And now we're heading back up. Oh, there's the top. A little keyhole over there. We are so close to the top. There's the top. We're gonna make it.
I hope so.
Really sad.
Pretty sad if we didn't.
There we go. We're back. Ryan's getting out of dust.
We ended our hike by climbing up to Sunrise Point from the Queen's Garden. It's not where we started over at Sunset Point. So the last leg of our trip would be hiking the half a mile from Sunrise to Sunset Point. We ended the day by hiking about 7 miles total over 5 different trails to wind around in Bryce Canyon. And every one of those miles was worth it. We got amazing views, took some great pictures, and we got to be outside all day. What more could you ask for?